And what happened was my first day driving solo, I actually got put into a way station. Yep, guys, I did it. I'm a YouTuber that's gonna end up on YouTube because I got stuck somewhere. I gotta give you a ticket for obstructing the roadway. So let me tell y'all what happened. Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy, Cayenne. I'm back again with another video. And I want to say thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. If you haven't liked the video yet, drop a like. You're going to like it anyways. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. You guys have been great so far. Let's keep on going. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, and I'm almost there thanks to you guys. So today, as you can see, I'm at an Amazon hub. I got some exciting news, and I got some less exciting news. So I'm gonna hook this trailer up in the meantime, and I'll tell you guys a little story time, okay? First thing first, I'm dropping this trailer down some more because it's too high. I need the floor of the trailer to perfectly touch the sliding fifth plate there, so it's too high right now. But so story time, right? So my company recently is going through some changes right now, and one of the changes they're doing is allowing our team drivers to drive solo. So they offered me to drive solo, and I definitely did take it because, you know, I've been driving teams since I started driving trucking, and I've been trucking for about 9 months now. Next month will be my 10th month. I drove solo with CRST for like a week. It wasn't even a week, it was like a couple days really. And what happened was my first day driving solo, I actually got put into a way station, and I pulled in, and the officer gave me a citation for having a flat tire. So I got a flat tire violation, like an equipment failure violation. That happened to me 2 days ago, and that's my first time ever getting put into a way station. First time getting any kind of DOT inspection. He did a level 1 inspection on me, and I only failed it, like I said, because I had a flat. So I did my pre-trip that day. The tire didn't look flat to me, but you know, he checked it and it was definitely flat. So the next day I went ahead and bought a hammer, a rubber mallet, and I went ahead and bought a tire gauge reader as well, so I can always know my pressure. So the good news is, like I said, I'm solo, but the bad news is I ended up getting a citation for having a flat tire. Aww. The only good thing is I looked it up. It turns out that having a flat doesn't affect my CSA as much. It really affects the companies because it is equipment failure. It wasn't like a driver fault incident. A driver's fault incident would be something like speeding, not wearing a seatbelt, holding my phone while I'm driving. So that was a quick story time of what's been happening to me the past few days. Yesterday I was at a truck stop for about 11 hours. I went ahead and got to a restaurant, bought some food. I was being a real fat ass. I bought 3 sandwiches myself and ate them all at the same time. So I felt bad because of what happened with the inspection. So I wanted to cheer myself up. But today we're doing a container, guys, if you can see. And if you guys know by now, I don't do this a lot, but here's what's different with a container compared to a dry van trailer. So you got to put the zip ties on. I'm not sure if you guys can see because of the sun, but that zip tie is holding like a lock in place. This is the lock right here. Let me try to move the camera. Okay, so here's the lock holding this pin in place, so it can't move. And then we got to do that 4 times. One right here on this corner, one at the corner right here. Like I said, here's the lock and the pin. It's in place. It can't move. Another, like I said, right here again, and the last one is at the front of the trailer. And we're doing that because this is on a chassis, okay? So when the chassis the trailer can like bounce and stuff and fall right off the chassis. So this holds it in place on all 4 corners. So I'm gonna lock this up, and we're gonna go to a shipping yard to get this trailer dropped off and then get another one loaded. And we're gonna bring that one to another shipping yard, or I don't know what they're called exactly, but where they keep the containers at, So even though this is a container load, it does have the same hookups. I smell a lot of oil. So I smell a lot of oil here, guys. And I'm looking here, I think there might be a leak going on. Okay, so I found the source of the oil smell I was smelling. I'm not proud of this, guys, but I'm being transparent. I left the dang fuel tank open. It's filled to the brim, as you can see, so that's probably why some of the fuel spilled out. At least I smelled it, you know, so at least I was being aware enough to smell it, but you definitely don't want to do that. I normally don't do something like that, but I saw the oil here and I smelled it, so I knew something was wrong. Let's get this trailer hooked up and then we're out of here. Start with the blue line. Now my next video, guys, I think I want to drop a video about this job and how much it pays. So if you made it this far, you're lucky, because I'm gonna do a little contest, okay? If you guys can guess how much I've made so far in the 4.5 months. Has it been 4 months in a year yet? I think it's been 3 months. So I think it's been 4 months. If you guys can guess how much I made in the past 4 months with this job, I'll give the winner at $20, okay? Here's the next competition. If you guys can guess how much I've made in the past 4 months, I will give you guys a $20 cash app, okay? So you can start guessing on this video, and the next video I'll drop, I'll talk about the pay of this job and also the past 3 jobs I've also had, so y'all can be a little, you know, up to date. Because I never made a pay video before. Everyone else has one, but I never made one. I wasn't getting paid enough to make one, but this job is definitely changing that for me. There you go. So guys, I actually got stuck. Yep, guys, I did it. I'm a YouTuber that's gonna end up on YouTube because I got stuck somewhere. I tried to get it out with some rocks, but it ain't moving much. But I told Chuck Man just came and offered to help me, so we're gonna see how that turned out. Hey, I made it out the ditch. I was stuck in that ditch for like an hour almost, man, but I told the officers I could do it. He said, listen, if you don't make it out that damn ditch and block my road, I'm giving you a ticket for obstruction of the roadway or something. He said there's a firehouse down the street, and if the fire department has to come through here and they can't, it's my fault. So the man already he took my license down, everything down. But listen, man, I made it out, and he dapped me up. He said, congratulations, be safe, man. If you don't want to get stuck like me, do not park in the grass. Never do it, guys. So, man, listen, lesson learned. Do not park in the grass, all right? Don't do it. My legs are shaking like jelly, but we're safe, man. We made it out here. So let me tell y'all what happened. I left the Amazon hub. I drove maybe a minute down the street, pulled over on the side of the grass to put the address where I need to be into the GPS. When I pulled over, and I put it in, and by the time I pulled off, I realized I couldn't leave. I was stuck. So I was like, okay, I mean, I never been stuck before. I figured I'd just back up a little bit and pull off onto the road. So I backed up a little bit, tried to pull off on the road. It didn't work. I said, okay, the backing up works, so let me try it again. I backed up some more, tried to pull off again towards the road. It didn't work. Each time I backed up, I put an angle in the truck. So the trailer was pointing towards the road, but the truck itself was pointing towards the road too, but it was getting an angle because I was backing up towards I turned my wheel towards the right when I backed up, so the trailer went towards the left. Then when I was pulling forward, I turned the steering wheel towards the left, so I was kind of trying to pull onto the road, so my angle kept on getting greater and greater. So I realized I'm not going nowhere. I hopped out the truck. I'm figuring out, how can I get unstuck? I saw I was by some rocks in a ditch. So you guys saw how it looked. So I took the rocks and I tried to put them under the tires on my truck, because those were the ones that were really getting mucky and stuck in the mud. The trailer tires was fine. The front and the stair tires and the driving tires were the one that was really mucky and getting stuck, especially the stair tires. they were deep in the mud. So then I realized I'm not going nowhere. I realized I'll just back the trailer up all the way and back it up on the road and then straighten myself out and drive off. As I was doing that, I took my cones out my truck, and tried to block off that road. And I realized I had to block off the whole lane. It's only a 2-lane road, but I had to block off one whole lane so I could give myself enough space to back up. So the moment I was doing that, I realized, well, now the car is coming like one way, can't see the cars coming the other way. So I needed someone to help me direct traffic because I couldn't do two things at once. I can't block the whole road and then not have someone trying to help direct traffic. And who knows, a car might try to say, why am I stopping here? There's no official saying stop, and try to go around and then might cause an accident like that and it'll be my fault. So the moment I said I needed help, an officer showed up and I was like, wow, man, you came at the right time. He's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I said, listen, man, you came at the right time. You probably saved my life. I'm trying to back up this trailer so I can go back on the road. He's like, listen, man, don't move. I'm going to call the city and have them handle it because if you wreck, I don't want to handle any kind of paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cool. He calls the city. The city comes. Three officers come. And I'm trying to explain to the two, I guess, I don't know what to call them. I'm going to call them officers. The sheriff is the one that was really shooting the shots, right? The officers that came out, I was trying to tell them, hey, listen, man, I know I can do it. Just let me back up. They're like, yeah, I get what you're saying, bro, but you're going to tip over. The trailer's going to tip and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so basically the officers was like, listen, you can try to back it up, but you're gonna tip the trailer or you're gonna get stuck and block up both lanes of my traffic. And if that happens, I gotta give you a ticket for obstructing the roadway. He was explaining to me how they have a fire station down the road. If a fire is happening and that fire truck can't get through here, it'll be because of me. So I guess I said I understand and everything, bro, but I'm like, listen, I know I can make it, man. You feel me? So he said, listen, I'm going to give you an option, man. 2 options, Either you try to do it, but if you fail, I'm going to give you that ticket for obstructing the roadway. I'm like, all right, bet. All right, people. So I finally made it to the receiver. And the container, these yards are a little bit confusing. They print a ticket out for you. Then you got to follow the ticket to get your parking space. So I'm going to lot 6, row 2A, parking spot 2494. So here we say, so we're in lot 6 right now. See right there, it says lot 6, if y'all can see. And row 2 says it's right here. So I think I actually found my spot. So row 2A, perfect. To the left. Two 494. Oh, I'm pulling up to it right now. Oh, I'm way off. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. I just found a spot. I just went all the way down. I swear to God, I ain't found a single spot. I just found a spot right here by the grace of God. Honestly, I'm taking it. On the opposite side though, but I don't give a rat's booty. You get me? My spot now. Pulling up so I can get myself a little straight because the trailer was going too close towards the left hand side. And then back up, turn it to the left so it can get back to the right a little bit. There we go, doing his thing. Cut it. Different trailer, container, but same process. Lower the landing gear. pull out the release for the kingpin, and unhook the trailers and then pull out. So I'm gonna do all of that, then I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I said, I don't have much time left on my clock, so I'm trying to hurry up and do this so I can go to a truck stop and edit these videos, man. I've been postponing this for a long time because my last one didn't do too good, low key. But fear is the, not the friend here, it's the enemy. All right, guys. So I wasn't really able to make it. I had to use PC. By the time I left the shipper, I had 3 minutes, and I was still in the yard. I just left the gates, so I had 3 minutes on the clock left to finish driving. So I called my company. They showed me how to use PC. Never used it before. Like I said, I don't do solo, so I don't need to do it. If I stop driving, my co-driver handles the rest of the shift. So I'm gonna go to a truck stop right now, a Pilot, and I want some food, man. I had a long day today, kind of rough, but I made through. So I want to eat something like steak or something, So if I get something, I'll let you guys know.
I've been disguised.